Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the New York Giants and the New England Patriots. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, it's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
From the home of the reigning Super opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Now this time he'll look to throw. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A lot of eyes on Golden Tate this year to see if he can take over some of the production that OBJ had before he got shipped to Cleveland. You know, Beckham had 1,000-yard seasons 4 of his 5 years in New York. Golden Tate struggled at the end of last year in Philadelphia, but he had a really good run in Detroit, including 3,000-yard seasons in the middle of this decade. The numbers in last week's contest for Ingram: 3 catches, 69 yards.
Having a nice season, number 8 in the league in receiving yards, and not just making his team happy, but anyone who's picked him in fantasy football.
Alpha.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 yards there and a first down. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Hey, high 7.
Back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
Look at me. Go. 5.
Check safety. 51's the mic, boy. 51. I'm here all
5.
They'll set up a throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and I think those numbers are going to increase.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Check 24.
General West.
Mike by two. Watch the slap.
Ready.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
The way this game is going, the way that they possess the ball on the other side of the field, you go 3 and out here, you might not see the ball again until the second quarter.
Back to throw now on first down. An incomplete, an excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But second down instead. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Wayne Gallman.
Come on, set. 18 Gators. Let's go.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. A good pick. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Michael Bennett's versatility, being able to play any position along the defensive front, allows him to make those types of plays. He finds good matchups and gets into the offensive backfield.
And there it works for a tackle for loss. Call it no gain on the dump-off, and it's 3rd down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats. Throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still, no yardage. Okay.
And this will not get close to...
Here we go. 60 or.
Where's 52?
5.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Well, this Pats-Giants bout is part of the NFL 100 series. These two teams have met in a pair of Super Bowls, Super Bowl 42 and 46. Eli and the Giants winning both over Tom Brady and company. Now, the first of those 2 wins, of course, prevented the Pats from becoming the 2nd undefeated team in NFL history. That was the famous or infamous, depending who you were cheering for, helmet catch by David Tyree. And now they meet in Week 6 of the 2019 campaign. On play action, they'll throw. It's caught. Shepard. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Mike 52. Focus, defense, focus. Back 2 to Mike. Mike back 2.
He'll look to throw. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's into the hands of the tight end, Ellison. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Four receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. And Ingram holds it in. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
On the double.
Squeeze, double. Tight end Ringo. Tight end's on Ringo.
Bravo.
We got 4. 50's the Mike. 50.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man right side is Ingram. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Well, it certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic. I got you. I got you.
2nd and 3. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 16 yards, a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to the back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Mike 50. I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Hey, check Mike.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
2nd and 6. Dancing to his left, and it's a touchdown for the New York Giants.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, it did.
Here we go, set, 30 base.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS.
Recon, 152 fighter.
All day. Where's 52? Watch 52. 52.
They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley trying to run inside, but nothing there. John Simon in on the stop. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And Charles, at some point.
Here we go. 18 Gators. Hey, Orbit.
Man, I got
Now.
They go play action here on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag up.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Hey, Alpha.
They're going to look to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 41 yards.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them a lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock the Albert away and bring up second down.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
61, matchbox, light.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Hey, high 7.
50, Mike 50. Check. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. Double dog. That's the way. Mike 50.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Let's go. 10 logo.
Mike 50.
5.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we...
53's the mic. 53's the mic, Ben.
They'll look to throw here on first. Barkley complete. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd down now. Barkley looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. And Tate's got it. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Down. 70, Indy.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Barkley. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, Hayward.
They'll look to throw. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Big series right here. We got to step it up. Mike 50, Mike 50. Switch up, switch up. 50's the Mike.
Hey, Zoo.
Get the ball.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, baby, boom.
Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
So for the Giants, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for New England, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL.